Hi everyone, this is Venkat Narayan. Today I am going to analyze Navin Florin International Limited 10 years fundamental analysis. This is not the recommendation. We are going to discuss for education purpose only. We are going to discuss below concepts in this series of videos. One is introduction, second dividend analysis, third annual results analysis, fourth management analysis, fifth balance statement analysis, sixth cash flow statement analysis, seventh ratios analysis, eighth valuation analysis. Navin Florin International Limited comes under Padmanabha Mafatlal Group companies. Navin Florin International Limited business was classified into four segments. One is refrigeration, second inorganic fluorides, third specialty fluorochemicals, fourth CRAMS. Here go to about us, click on group companies. Here we'll get subsidiary companies of Navin Florin. Here we have a list of subsidiary companies. Navin Florin contains 7 subsidiary companies. Here we have 7 subsidiary companies. Here we have one important point. On February 24, 2021, the company had completed transactions with Convergence Chemicals Private Limited and Piramal Pharma Limited, including sale of entire 49% stake held by the company in CCPL. That means Navin Florin Chemicals sell 49% of Convergence Chemicals Private Limited. Due to that one, approximately they got 60 crores. We'll go back. Here go to investor care. Click on board of directors. Here board of directors available. First one is Vishal P. Mafatlal, is the chairman. Second person is Radesh R. Welling, he is the managing director. We'll check about these persons. First one is Vishal. Vishal P. Mafatlal is the grandson of late Sri Arvind N. Mafatlal. His qualification is Bachelor of Science degree in Economics from University of Pennsylvania, Wharton School, and he have 20 years experience in the field of textiles and chemical industries. Here we have few more points. He is on the board of the company as non-executive promoter director since January 2003. In the past, he has also been in the boards of Mafatlal Industries Limited and NOCIL Limited. Here, Mafatlal Industries and NOCIL Limited is also available in stock market. Now we need to find relation between Navin Florin, Mafatlal Industries and NOCIL Limited. If we analyze relation between different companies, then we'll get clarity more on companies. So we need to find the relation between all companies. Second one is Radesh R. Welling. He is the managing director. He has 22 years of experience. Before joining in Navin Florin, he was CEO and Executive Director of Laxmi Organic Industries Limited. Laxmi Organic Industries is coming to IPO in March 25. He worked as a CEO for Laxmi Organics Industries and he was responsible for leading 1400 crores specialty chemical company. This is positive point. His qualification is Mechanical Engineering degree from National Institute of Technology, India, and has done his Masters in International Business from IIFT, New Delhi. He has also done his MBA from IMD, Switzerland. We'll discuss more details about chairman and managing director in the future videos. Now we'll discuss dividend analysis. Open BSE website. Go to corporate actions. Here we have dividend declared details available. Navin Florin giving dividends from 2008 continuously. Here in 2008 they gave dividends 2 times. Here totally they gave 9 rupees. Later in 2009 they gave 11.5 rupees. That means here 2.5 rupees was increased. So this is positive sign. Later in 2010 they gave 14 rupees. Later in 2011 72 rupees. In 2012 they gave 3 times and total dividend is 74 rupees. If you observe these dividends are increasing continuously. In 2012 they gave dividend 74 rupees. That means it was increased from 17 rupees to 74 rupees. We'll check stock price of Navin Florin in 2012. Open 2013 annual report. Here June 2012, price of Navin Fluorine is 435, that is highest, 301 is the lowest. That means average price is around 380. Here price of Navin Fluorine is 380, but they gave dividend as 74 rupees. That means approximately they gave 20% of stock price as dividend. This is very good sign. Later, in 2013, they gave 15 rupees. Here dividend was decreased. Later, in 2014, 16 rupees. 2015, 18.5 rupees. In 2016, they gave 3 times and dividend is 29.5 rupees. If you observe these dividends, here they are increasing dividend from 2008 to 2012 continuously. Later, in 2013 and 14, the dividend was decreased. Later, dividend was increased to 18.5. Later, 29.5. This is very good sign. Later, in 2017, dividend was decreased. We need to find the reason. Here, dividend was decreased from 29.5 rupees to 16.4 rupees. Reason is Navin Fluorine stock was split in 2017 from 10 rupees to 2 rupees. That means if you have one quantity of Navin Fluorine, then it was split to 5 parts. So here dividend also decreased. That means here 16 June 2017 they gave 13 rupees as dividend. Later 8th November they gave 3.4 rupees. When the split was occurred 19 July 2017. After this dividend, they splitted the stock. After split the stock, they gave dividend as 3.4. Here actually they gave 16.4 rupees as dividend. But if you observe carefully, in July they split the stock from 10 rupees to 2 rupees. That means they split to 5 parts. After split they gave 3.4 rupees. That means 3.4 rupees into 5. We'll get 5 into 3, 15 plus 5 into 4, 2. So totally they gave 17 rupees. Now if we combine these both dividends, 17 rupees plus 30 rupees, totally 30 rupees. Here, if we consider splitting stocks, then actual dividend is 30 rupees. Here dividend was increased from 29.5 rupees to 30 rupees. This is positive sign. Later, in 2018, they gave dividend as 10.4 rupees. So here after split, they gave 10.4. So we need to multiply into 5. 10.4 into 5, we get 52 rupees. Here dividend was increased from 30 rupees to 52 rupees. This is positive sign. Later, it was increased from 10.4 to 12 rupees. Here 12 into 5. That means we will get 62 rupees. Here dividend was increased from 52 rupees to 60 rupees. This is positive sign. Later, here 8 rupees. 8 into 5 will get 40. In 2020, dividend was decreased from 60 to 40 rupees. Here dividend decreased. If you observe dividend flow, Navin Fluorine Chemicals giving dividend continuously and they are increasing dividend continuously. So this is positive sign. Now we need to analyze where they are getting dividend amount. That means they are getting the dividend amount from profits or debt. Now we'll check debt to equity of Navin Fluorine International. Here go to redstore.in and search Navin Fluorine International Limited. Go down. Here we have total debt to equity. Here if we observe debt to equity in 2011 0.15, in 2012 0.2, in 13 0.17, 0.1, 0.1, 0.13. Here they have minimum debt, later 0.02, 0.1, currently they have zero debt. This is positive side. That means here they have zero debt and they are increasing dividend continuously. That means they are getting dividend amount from profits. This is positive side. If you invest in this type of companies at market corrections, then we'll get more returns in the future. Now we'll discuss 10 years of annual results. Go to redstore.in. Here, Navin Fluorine International Limited is the chemical company. This is Commodity Chemicals Company. Current market cap of Navin Fluorine is 12,517 crores. We'll note down all pros and cons of Navin Fluorine. First point is dividend was increased continuously. This is positive point. Next point is they have zero debt. Zero debt. Here we have shareholding pattern. Promoter contains 30.51%. Corporate contains 3.19%. Public contains 22.8%. FII contains 24.53%. DIE contains 15.6%. Others contains 3.2%. Here, promoters contains 30.5%. This is very low. So this is negative point. We'll note it down. Promotership is low. That is 30.51%. Here after split, stock price was increased from 67 rupees to 2,528 rupees in 10 years. This is very good figure. We'll note it down. Third point, stock price was increased from 67 rupees to 2,528 rupees. Here we have annual results. We are going to discuss 10 years consolidated results. Here we have results from March 11 to March 20 and last 12 months results. First we'll check net sales. Net sales was increased from 430 crores to 1061 crores and last 12 months is 1119 crores. Here we have net sales growth. March 11 to March 12, it was increased to 68.24%. This is positive sign. Later, in 13-14, sales was decreased. Here, these 2 years, sales was decreased. Later, in March 15, sales was increased from minus 11.6% to 21.65%. This is positive sign. Later, sales was decreased in these 2 years. Later, sales was increased. Here, 23.09%. Later, here, sales was decreased. If you observe sales carefully, here, in 2012, sales was increased. Later, 2 years, sales was decreased. Later, here, sales increased. Later, 2 years, sales decreased. Later here, 1 year sales increase, then 3 years sales decrease. Based on this sales, what we conclude is, Navin Fluorine sales are cyclical. That means their business is cyclical business. So this is negative point. Business is cyclical. Now we'll check total expenditure. Here total expenditure contains power and fuel cost, employee cost, manufacturing expenses, general and admin expenses, selling and distribution expenses, miscellaneous expenses. Here we are comparing expenditure with sales. Here, if we observe power and fuel cost from 2011 to 2020, in 2011, power and fuel cost is 6.4%. Later 4%, 7%, like that. In 2020, 4.8%. Here, power and fuel cost was decreased from 6.4% to 4.8%. Here, fuel cost reduced. This is positive sign. Here, they may be decreased power and fuel cost due to their own generation. This is positive point. We need to check the reason. Later, employee cost. In 2011, employee cost is 6.9%. In 2012, 12.3%. Here employee cost was increased from 6.9 percentage to 12.3 percentage, means approximately 5 percentage was increased. This is negative side. We need to check the reason that why employee cost was increased. This employee cost was increased due to employee salaries or management salaries. Later, manufacturing expenses. In 2011, 6.1 percentage. In 2020, 9.6 percentage. It was increased from 6 percentage to 9.6 percentage. This is negative side. We need to find the reason. Later, general and admin expenses. It was decreased from 3.7 percentage to 1.85 percentage. Here, general and admin expenses decrease. This is positive sign. Later, selling and distribution expenses. In 2011, 5 percentage. Later, reduced to 2.6 percentage. At 0.6 percentage, 1.3 percentage, 1 percentage, 0.9 percentage. Here, selling and distribution expenses are reduced to 0.9 percentage. Later, from 2017 onwards, selling and distribution expenses are 0 percentage. Here, this is very positive sign. That means they're not spending any money for selling and distribution expenses. Here, they're spending 0 percentage. That means that they're not spending amount for selling and distribution expenses. Here, it was reduced from 5 percentage to 0 percentage. This is positive sign. We need to find the reason how they reduce selling and distribution expenses from 5 percentage to 0 percentage. Later, miscellaneous expenses, it was reduced from 5.6 percentage to 3.7 percentage. This is positive sign. We'll note down the points. One is power and fuel cost was reduced. This is positive sign. Power cost was reduced. Later, here employee cost was increased. This is negative sign. Employee cost increased. Later, manufacturing expenses increased from 6 percentage to 9 percentage. This is negative sign. Manufacturing expenses increased. Later, general and admin expenses, selling and distribution expenses, miscellaneous expenses was reduced. This is positive sign. General and admin expenses and selling expenses was reduced. This is positive sign. Now we will compare sales with expenditure. Here in 2013 and 2014, here sales was reduced. And also here forecast was increased. Here forecast was increased, but sales was decreased. We need to find the reason. Here employee cost also increased. General and admin expenses, this is decreased. Here selling and distribution expenses decreased. So in these 2 years, sales growth was decreased, but power and fuel cost and employee cost was increased. We need to find the reason. Later, here in 16 and 17, here sales growth was decreased compared with previous year. And here power and fuel cost was decreased. This is positive sign. Here manufacturing expenses, this is constant. Later, in 19, 20 and last 12 months, here sales was decreased compared with previous years. Here it was decreased from 23 percentage to 9 percentage. Here approximately 11 percentage was decreased. This is huge. We need to find the reason. We'll check power and fuel cost and other things. Here power and fuel cost was decreased. This is positive sign. Here employee cost was increased. And selling and distribution expenses was decreased. This is positive sign. Here sales was decreased and also Power and fuel cost and selling and distribution expenses also decreased. This is positive sign. But one negative point is employee cost was increased. Here we need to find the reason. Now we'll check other income. Here in 2011, other income is 10.6 crores, later 75 crores. It was increased from 10 crores to 75 crores. That means approximately 65 crores was increased. We need to find the reason for other income. Later 14 crores, 30 crores, 29 crores. So here in 2017, other income is 55 crores. In 2018, 92 crores. So in last 12 months, 61 crores. If you observe this other income, Navin Fluorine contains high other income. We need to find the reason for other income. That means they are getting other income from sale of assets, or they are getting dividends from their investments, or interest from bank deposits. We need to find the reason for this other income. If you analyze the reasons, then we can invest long term in this type of companies. So we need to find the reasons for high other income. Later, interest. In 2011, they paid 3.6 crores as interest. Later 3.5 crores, like that, 5 crores, 3 crores, 3 crores, like that. In 2020, they paid 2 crores. In last 12 months, they paid 1.5 crores. If we compare with sales, in 2011, sales was 430 crores and interest was 3.6 crores. In last 12 months, sales was 1119 crores and interest was 1.5 crores. So here they are paying very less or negligible interest. That means they have minimal or zero debt. This is positive sign. Minimal or zero debt. Here negative point is high other income. High other income. Later profit before tax. In 2011, 105 crores. In 2020, 257 crores. In last 12 months, 310 crores. Here, profit before tax was increased from 105 crores to 310 crores. This is positive side. Now we'll compare sales with profit before tax. In 2013 and 14, Navin Fluorine sales was decreased. So here we'll check profit before tax. So profit before tax also decreased. It was decreased from 303 crores to 69 crores. Here, profit before tax was decreased. Here sales decreased, profit before tax decreased. Later, here sales was increased and profit before tax also increased. Later, here 16 and 17 sales was decreased, but profit before tax was increased. So this is positive sign. Later, here 18 sales was increased and profit before tax also increased. No issue. In 19, 20 and last 12 months, here sales was decreasing, but here profit before tax was increasing. So this is positive sign. Here sales was decreasing, but profit before tax was increasing. So this is positive sign. We need to find the reason how they are getting more profit before tax comparing with net sales. Later, tax rate. We need to find the tax rate. That means they are paying taxes properly or not. Up to 2019, corporate tax rate is 35%. After 2019, tax rate is 25%. In 2011, they paid 32%, 29%, 36%. Here, these 3 years, tax rate was near to corporate tax rate. This is positive sign. Later, here they are paying 21%, 25%, 27%, 24%. Here they are paying very less tax rate. We need to find the reason that why they are paying less tax. Sometimes companies have tax discount. Company is in the SEZ. At that time also they will get tax deductions. So we need to find the reason why they are paying less tax. Later, here they are paying high tax, that is 31.5 percentage, 34 percentage. This is good sign. Later in 2020 and last 12 months, here they paid negative tax rate. That means tax was credited to the company. So here we need to find the reason why they are getting negative tax rate. Now we'll check profit after tax. In 2011, profit after tax is 71 crores. In 2020, 401 crores, and last 12 months 443 crores. Profit after tax was increased from 71 crores to 443 crores. This is positive sign. We'll check sales with profit after tax. In 2013 and 14, here sales was decreased. We'll check profit after tax. Here profit after tax was decreased from 215 crores to 43 crores and 52 crores. Here profit after tax was decreased. Sales decreased, profit after tax decreased. Later, here sales was increased and profit after tax was increased. Here in 16 and 17, sales was decreased but profit after tax was increased. Here we need to find the reason. One reason is here they paid less tax. Another one, they may get high profit margins comparing with sales. Due to that reason, they are getting high profit after tax. We need to find the reason in annual reports. Later, in 2018, sales increased. Here, profit after tax also increased. Later, in 19, 20, and last 12 months, here sales was decreasing. But here we have interesting point. Here sales was decreasing, but profit after tax was increasing. This is positive sign. One reason is here they are paying very less tax. Due to this one, they are getting high profit after tax, and also due to more profit margins, they are getting high profit. We need to find the reason why they are getting high profit after tax comparing with sales. Here sales decreasing, but they are getting high profit after tax. This is positive sign. One reason is they are paying less tax. Second one is here they are getting high profit margins. That means they are selling their products at high price. That is positive. Now we'll check profit margin. 2011 profit margin is 16.5 percentage. This is very good figure. Later it was increased to 29 percentage. It was increased from 16.5 percentage to 29.7 percentage. Here approximately doubled. This is positive sign. Here profit margins increased. Later here profit margins was decreased. We need to find the reason why profit margins was decreased from 29 percentage to 7 percentage. Here profit margin was decreased at high rate. We need to find the reason. So at that time only we can invest money into this type of companies for long term. Later here profit margins increased to 12 percentage, later 18 percentage, 19 percentage. Here 3 years profit margins was increased. Later here profit margin decreased, later here profit margin increased. We will note down the points. Here profit before tax was increased, profit before tax was increased. This positive sign. Paying taxes properly. Here in 2020 and last 12 months they are paying very less tax. So here we need to find the reason. In 2020 and last 12 months paid less tax. Here profit margins are very high. This is positive sign. Here we need to observe one point. In March 19, March 20 and last 12 months, sales was decreasing, but profit margins was increased. And also here profit margins are very high. This is positive sign. profit margins are very high. Let us profit growth. In 2011 to 2012, here profit growth is 201 percentage. This is very good sign. Later, it was decreased from 201 percentage to 79 percentage. So this is negative sign. Later, here increased. Later, here decreased. Then here increased. Then here decreased. Then last 2 years, here it was increased. If you observe profit growth, here their profit growth is increasing and decreasing. That means their profit growth is cyclical. Profit growth is good. Negative is profit growth is cyclical. Here, Navin Foreign International Limited profit margins and profit growth are very high. This is positive sign, but few times their profit growth and profit are cyclical. We need to find the reason for cyclical business. If we understand cyclical business properly and invest our money into this type of companies at correct time, then we'll get very good returns in the future. What we discuss in this video is we have different pros and cons. Pros are dividend was increased continuously, zero debt, stock price was increased from 67 rupees to 2528 rupees. This is positive sign. Power cost was reduced, general and admin expenses and selling expenses was reduced, minimal or zero debt, profit before tax was increased, paying taxes properly, profit margins are very high, profit growth is good. Cons are promotership is low, that is 30.51%, business is cyclical, employee cost is increased, manufacturing expenses are increased, high other income. In 2020 and last 12 months paid less tax. We need to find the reason for less tax. Profit growth is cyclical. If you analyze these points properly, then we can understand Navin Foreign International business properly. Due to that one, we can invest at correct time and will get more returns in the future. What we discuss in this video is introduction of Navin Foreign International. Second one is dividend analysis. Third one is annual results analysis. In the future video, we will discuss management analysis, balance statement analysis, cash flow statement analysis, ratios analysis, and valuation analysis. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.